Hello, good evening, my people. Welcome to today's class. Where's everyone? We are live. You're welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, wow. Today is quite interesting, okay? Today promises to be quite enlightening, just like yesterday. We'll be talking on how to generate business ideas and, of course, take it to development. So it's an opportunity for us to learn as much as we can. So don't sleep on it. Who is here? Who is here? Who is here? As we can. Let others join us so that we can make progress quickly. As much as possible, I don't want to overstay today, unlike yesterday that we did 2.5 hours. Today, let's see if we can finish in an hour or maximum an hour and a half. It's fully practical today. So, Okoron Koji, you're welcome. You're welcome on board. This second person, your name is not showing, but you're also welcome. So let's wait for more people to join us. Yeah, welcome from Abuja. Francis Adamu, you're welcome. Where, as you join, just tell us where you are joining from so that at least we see the widespread. That would ginger us the more to know that we are not just in one place, we are all over. Yesterday, we had somebody from the Gambia. Maybe today we'll get somebody from the US because we published the adverts far and wide. Okay. So we are growing, the number is increasing. So today, as you are aware, we are going to talk about how to generate business idea and implement the same business idea using AI. I didn't include that. Using AI. Okay. Oh, good. Okay, let me check this. I think I prefer that the picture is at the bottom. So let me check. Let me choose a different settings. Okay, I think this is better. All right, let's go back to. So how to generate and implement business ideas. So for those of you who are here, where are you joining from? Tell us where you're joining from. And if possible, tell us what you learned yesterday. How was yesterday event? Was it educative? Was it... Oh, okay. If a man defo, yeah, I can see. Welcome. So was yesterday educative? Somebody is joining from Pangshi. Oh, that is great. I like that. So you see, we are all over the place. I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay. So I was yesterday. Ado Ekiti. That is cool, man. Kaduna. Okay, yeah. Those are my neighbors. Lokoja, yes, my hometown. All right. Boloko, oh wow, I love that. See, knowledge is no more, there's no barrier to knowledge. You can acquire knowledge everywhere. Even if you're in your village, you're in the city, you are in the farmstead, anywhere you are, you have access to information, you have access to education, we have access to knowledge. The internet has created a level playing ground for all of us. And that's why I tell people, if you have a phone, you have an internet on it, you should not have any problem with getting knowledge and making money. The internet has created level playing ground. Now, I'm not in my office, I'm in my bedroom and I'm making the presentation. Okay? Sometimes I might be in my kitchen. I may even be wearing shorts. I may not be doing anything. I may not be in something very luxurious, but I have access to teaching everybody all around the world. That's the advantage that comes with the internet. So I'm happy that you guys are in this class and you are taking advantage of what technology has brought to us. Okay? So take it from here. Don't just attend the class and stay. Take it from here. Take it to the next level. Implement. You can make money from anywhere. You can make money from anywhere. You can charge any amount you want to charge. It's your knowledge. And you can do anything. So today we're going to see areas in which we are going to do some things, right? So it won't take much time again. So let's go straight into our discussion. So today we are going to be talking about how to generate and implement business ideas using AI. You see, many people want to do business, but unfortunately, they don't have that idea. They don't know what to do. They don't know what will bring money to them. They are confused. They don't know whether something will be useful or not useful, something that will sell or not sell. So they don't know how to go about it. So what we are going to discuss today is how do we do it? How do we come up with ideas? Then how do we use AI to even come up with ideas, fine-tune the ideas, implement the ideas, and get the best out of what we do. So that's what we are here for today. Now, what is idea? Idea are conceptions in our head. Conceptions. Pictures that come to our head. Something that is a picture of what we think should be in existence. That's what an idea is. A picture, a thought in our head. Okay? Now, let me bust your bubble. I have heard people say I have very good ideas. But let me tell you the truth. An idea is useless. Every idea is useless. It's only become useful when it is out there and implemented. There was some time back, Sterling Bank was doing a competition, a business plan competition or something like that. People are supposed to share their ideas. And somebody say, if I share my idea, you will now steal it and you implement it. So as a result of that, he will not participate. And I said, this is a fool. You have a beautiful ideas in your head that's not made a dime. If you bring it out there, they fine-tune it for you, maybe they sponsor it for you, and it gives you money. So how beautiful is the idea that I cannot make you money? So it's not just enough to generate ideas. You can generate thousands of ideas. Every time I pick up my phone, new ideas keep coming. But all of them are useless. They are still in my phone. I've not done anything with them. If this class was not advertised, if I did not set this up, if I did not come here, this idea of this class is useless because it won't achieve anything. So the same thing is ideas. So, and what I want to tell you is, it's not enough to generate ideas. You need to put effort to it so that it can bring you the result you desire. And not just result for yourself, but for humanity. Whatever we are doing to the next person. I've chatted with some people in my inbox asking, I want to do this, I want to do that. There are people that want to join my classes. I know these things. I use these things for myself. But they are coming, now helping them with those ideas I'm able to generate, now will give them that opportunity to better their life. That is when the idea becomes useful. When I was setting up this class, I didn't plan to have the strategic success mapping workshop. I never planned it. It was when I was working on the what's it called? Goal setting. Just that yesterday, I now said, I may not be able to finish this in this class, What if I help people achieve that result? And that's when I said it. So it was an idea. But when I announced it, I gave it power. Now I'm setting it up. I've written the advert. I've brought up the curriculum. I'm working on the workbook. Everything will be ready. By next week, Wednesday, when we start, everybody will get that life-touching thing. That's when that idea becomes useful, not when it is in my head. Okay? I'm ranting, right? But I want you to establish that from the very beginning. So how does idea come? We are going to go through the normal process, then see how ChatGPT can also help us in improving the process. Okay? So, one, how do you get ideas? Sometimes, before we talk about this one, ideas can come by brainstorming, which is part of what we are going to do. By brainstorming, thinking about it, what can I do? What can I come up with? And stuff like that. Some will come by inspiration. You just like that, and something just drops in your head. That is another way in which ideas come. Other ways by observation. You're just sitting and you're looking around and you see something and say, man, this thing may make sense. Some of the things we're going to discuss are also observations. Okay? And sometimes somebody might just even suggest it to you. Somebody can just come and say, can't you start this? There are people that have come to me and suggested, can't you do this? That is suggestion. Sometimes you pay for training like this, an idea will come. Sometimes you read books and ideas will come. Some other time you pay consultation and somebody will take you through, an idea will come. Okay, so idea can come from several different places. It can come from several different places. So we are looking at how can we come up with ideas? Where can you find ideas? Because the problem when people say they don't have idea, it's not that they don't really have idea, just they don't know how to bring it out. And now you need to sharpen your eyes, sharpen your brain, sharpen your understanding so that you are able to see opportunities. I see people pray against problems. See, may we never see problems. I will say amen to that. Not because I want problems, but because problems are stepping stones to good things. Nobody wants problem. But the way people talk about it, I see they don't want to see problem at all in the world. It's not possible. Problems will continue to be there. But problems are sources of opportunities. Problems are sources of wealth. So we need to have that understanding of how these things work. So the first place to get idea is your own problem. Your own problem. What problem do you have? What problem do you have? We are in this economy, people call it Tinubu economy or TPN or whatever. What are you facing? What are the challenges you are having? Those are areas in which you can start your business. That way you can generate idea for your business. What I've noticed is a lot of people live with problems. They don't think beyond the problem. They have a problem, they complain about the problem. They don't do anything about it. And that's why they don't see ideas. Now, if you see a problem and you decide to say, I'm going to solve this problem, you are doing something about that problem. That way, a step you have taken to solve the problem for yourself is an opportunity for you to solve for somebody else. There is a lady that designed a glove for dropping things from fire. Now we have gloves that can use the dropping things for fire. Women before cannot drive cars with their high heel. A woman designed a pedal so that you can drive car with high heel. The woman, up to when she died, she was enjoying royalty from the company that bought that idea. So what problem are you facing? Okay, that's one area of getting ideas about for a business. The next one is we are not in isolation. Everybody is somewhere. There is something that you see and it's not complete. You go to a shop, there's something missing. You buy a product, something is not there. You attend a training like my own, there's something you want there that's not there. Okay? There are things you need, but the market doesn't have it. Nothing stops you from solving that problem and filling that gap. Nothing. My AI Mastery Academy, everybody's talking about AI, but there's no, people create courses. They create courses, how to do AI art, how to use ChatGPT, how to get prompt and the rest. But nobody has the academy like this. So I brought up the idea. I will have launched this academy since last year. Unfortunately, I did not take action. Somebody else also launched his own academy. So that's a gap. I saw that gap. What if you have? Now I'm taking my own beyond just this business, because this one is on business. I'm taking it beyond that. So it's going to be a whole marketplace for AI education. That is a market gap. And I'm feeling it. When mini importation came, it was a gap. People have to travel to China, to Turkey, to all those places to get things they want to sell. Somebody thought about it. Why can't we use internet? And mini importation became something that's ruled the market. What is also happening in the industries? Today, what is even happening? What's the trend? We have AI everywhere. Okay, videos are picking up. I'm sure most of you have seen now people are talking about TikTok ads. People are talking about YouTube automation. That's what is happening in the industry. And when we say industry, it can be anywhere. Industry could mean, it just means the area of your interest. It could be in education, what is trending in education. It could be what is trending in technology, in food, in healthcare, and so on. What is trending? Okay, you study them and see what can I take advantage of. Also, apart from the issue of gap, like I mentioned, for my own business is also the trend. What is reigning now? AI. So I'm riding on that AI to build my business. So then what are you very good at? You see, my business has several of these ideas. Not everybody business will have several of these. It could be different things. So leveraging your expertise. What is your expertise? What are you good at? I'm very good at teaching. I know AI very well. I'm a pharmacist. That's another expertise that I have. I know how to design websites. I know a lot of things. All those ones, I can bring idea from them and sell them. Okay? I know how to write business grants. I've even won business grants. I can write business grants for people. I can help people, train them on how to win business grants. That's my area of expertise. That's an area of passion. So for you, which area do you have? Do you know how to cook? Do you know how to make hair? Do you know how to watch TV? Somebody says, how can you watch TV and make money? You can, yes. What if you are watching? You see, sometimes we used to blame people that watch a lot of TV. But after some time, I see that you can still watch TV and make money. Now, let me share something with you. The very first dollars I made online was because of a TV program. The very first dollars, $106. That's what was paid to me by Google. And what was I selling? Nothing. I had a blog that is discussing Big Brother Africa. As of that time in my house, I don't have subscription of Big Brother Africa. Then that 198 is not open to everybody. It's just those who subscribe to a package that sees it. The only Big Brother that I watch is 1 hour on African Magic. So am I not watching TV? But I was writing blogs. And how was I getting the blogs? I was going to blogs which are talking about that Big Brother and putting them on my own blog. And that's how AdSense was on my blog, and I was making money from it. My very first $106 that I made online came because of Big Brother Africa. Was I not watching TV? So if you are watching Z World, should you just watch Z World and discuss with your friends? Why not create something that will be maybe a club or maybe whatever it is that analyzes all these things? There are people that want to know. You don't just have to be creative. I mean, if you're watching Z World, all these Z World programs and the rest, maybe you have a club, maybe you can do a YouTube channel where you discuss these things. Now, people may not pay you to watch them, and some may, but they want to watch your ideas. Maybe you just come and you are talking, analyzing how Vikram did whatever Vikram did, or whatever. I've watched Zero sometimes. You understand? So you watch the TV, you come and analyze it, people watch it. They're not paying you, but they will subscribe to your channel. The number will grow, the watch hour will grow because they will listen to you. After some time, you are qualified to get money from YouTube. Is that not making money? Content creation that we're talking about. So do you see where ideas coming? So anything you do, your passion, that's why I'm talking about this, because it's passion. There are people that they may not have money to buy food, but they buy subscription because they want to watch you all or watch those Telemundo and the rest. Okay, I might just give you an idea. Those of you who love football, I used to talk about one of my classmates that finished a 3 hours exam in less than 2 hours because you want to go and watch football match. Okay, so your passion can make money for you. Now, if you don't even have all those things we have talked about, how about you interview people? How about you set some questions? Maybe there's an area you think there should be an opportunity. Why can't you do a survey? Do Google. Now, when I was going to start, there was a course I was doing for pharmacists. I did a survey. I pushed it out there and was asking questions about monetizing pharmacy knowledge. Recently, there's one that's even ongoing. In my main class, I'm going to use the data to do analysis in the February class. Now, I also have a business where we teach healthcare workers technical skills, okay? And I ran a survey to know what do they really want. Of course, I got money for the idea, but I've not started the business. And I was thinking, where do I start from? I did a survey. So you can do the same thing. You can use Google Form and AI can help. We're going to go through all this thing one by one on AI. Okay? You go through the create a form, share with people, let them give you feedback. When they give you feedback, you can come up with the idea from those. Okay? Then you can go to online communities. Now, somebody will say, I should go to practical, but these things are key. When you understand this background, you will make the best out of this situation. Okay? All right. So, research online communities. What are they discussing? What questions are they asking? What questions are they asking? All those things contribute to generating ideas. Then how about laws? When laws are changing, can you take advantage of it? Recently, government was encouraging CNG, right? So if Nigeria is encouraging CNG and you know that people are going to move to CNG, what are you going to do? Recently, Nigeria also increased tariff. What is there a way that you can create an alternative that Nigerians will have less of the wahala of the high tariff? All those things will contribute. Okay, now they are even talking about what's it called? Tax reform. Maybe you're a lawyer and you understand tax. Why not write a book about that and sell the book? People will buy. How to protect yourself from the new Tinubu tax law. I'm just giving you an idea. If you're a lawyer here, think about it. If you have a lawyer friend, go and work with them. How to protect yourself from the new Tinubu law. Nigerians don't understand that law, isn't it? I just gave you an idea. Who is going to pick it up? I just gave you an idea. Who is going to pick it up? How to protect yourself from the new Tinubu law. You know, Nigerians don't like to pay tax. And now with this one that there's noise up and down, they want to, I don't want to pay tax, so how can I protect myself? Come up with a book. Sell it 1,000, 2,000, they will buy. Why? Because they don't want to. So do you see, changing laws has brought an idea about an ebook. I just brought the idea. I can go and write the book myself. Maybe I should go and write it. Let me look for a lawyer friend. Let's go through the document and say, okay, what is it talking about? We analyze it. 15 pages, 20 pages. What did you say? How to protect yourself? Everybody wants to protect themselves, not to lose money. You understand? I'm not saying how to understand. If I say how to understand, they'll say we'll release you on TV. But if I say how to protect yourself, so you see where the intelligence comes in. Is it making sense? Okay. Still talking about changing regulation. Remember during COVID, when sanitizer and face masks became a thing? Those are opportunities. So you see, there are several opportunities for us to get ideas to make money. But many times we don't see them. We have not trained our mind. Where is the mind there or here? I don't know. I've not trained our mind. So thank God for this class. I'm sure you're opening your eyes. You're getting to see some of these things. We have not trained our mind. So when you train your mind to see every opportunity, everything you see becomes an opportunity. Everything you see around you becomes an opportunity. There are times that somebody is advertising something, and from that advert that the person is doing, I get an idea and I create a course. Now, let me tell you, recently I sold a course It's 2,000 they paid for the course, and I made over 100,000 from that course. And it was just 1 week. I saw an idea, somebody was advertising, and I wanted to test it. Now, people paid me to test my idea. Some of you who are in that class are in this call right now. People paid me to test an idea that I saw online. They paid me. So I tested the idea. The thing didn't work as expected, and I've abandoned it. So I didn't lose. That 1 week that I worked on that idea, I made 100,000 plus. Did I throw it into the well? No. Okay. So observe successful business models. What is happening in other industries, you can bring it to your place of interest. So maybe you are a lawyer and you see in healthcare, something is happening in healthcare. Is it applicable to my law? Maybe you are a teacher, you see something happening in technology. Can I bring it into education? Maybe you sell cake and you see somebody doing something with granite. Can you bring that kind of idea? You are a consultant. They are doing something somewhere. You see all those things. Being observant. Open your eyes. You see, when they say shine your eye, many people think shine your eye just to look for things that will hurt you. No. Shine your eye. See opportunities. It's better to shine your eye to really see opportunities. If you have opportunity, a lot of money, you are protected even from all those bad things. Okay? So shine your eye. Shine your eye means being observant. So observe successful business model. How are people succeeding here? You can either copy that and replicate it, or you do it in such a way that you can work in your own area. All right? All right. Then test existing solution. There are solutions. I mentioned it earlier. This is also related. There are solutions that are already existing. Test them. Do they have fault? Is there a gap? Is there something they are not doing? Is there an area you can improve? Is that not delivering what it is? Test it and bring it out. Like this class now. Now, talking about testing existing solutions, I have paid for classes so that I will see how the person is teaching his class. Let me give a vivid example. 2018, there's a lady, she's into marketing. She works with First Bank, but she's a marketing expert. She was doing a training, 1 week training, 1,000 naira on Instagram. I know Instagram. Of course, I was a Facebook expert. I know Instagram. But she was advertising it. I paid 1,000 naira and went through a class for 7 days. When I got certified as Facebook planning professional, I created my own. Yes, I created my own before I went for that class, for that certification and got my certificate. But before I created that, I've gone to that woman's class so that I can create something that I can sell. I didn't go there to copy her. I went there to see how is she teaching her own. How is she teaching her own? You see, the sky is very wide for all of us to fly. All of us to fly. Anybody can fly. Have you ever heard that aeroplanes collided? Even if they did, maybe one since the history of aircraft or something. Okay? So when I got certified and advertised, the first set, I got about 200 and something people that paid me 1,000 naira. And I did it 4 times. I made over 400,000. Of course, as I was going, the number was reducing. Okay? Because I was just selling within. I wasn't advertising that time. I was selling within just my small circle. I made over 450,000 naira from that single idea. And I liked the idea, but I went through and see what she was doing and learned from her and designed my own way. So that is testing existing ideas. I've paid for several courses that I don't need, but I want to know how they do them. How is this person doing his own? What is his own scope? Sometimes I don't even buy. I go to your sales page. When you advertise, I follow you to your sales page. I look through your sales page and I see this thing you are talking about. Is it what I can do? Do you have gap? Now I told you that my February class, somebody's already selling his own. It's also going to sign that February. Now he is doing in different sectors. Me, I'm doing only in business. His own 3 sectors has about 30-something skills you are going to teach. My own has 56 skills. And mine also has a project. So do you see? I already designed my own. Since last year, I didn't do it, and he was doing it. When he was advertising, I said, let me check what this guy is doing. I use it to modify my own. So I'm testing the existing solution. I'm telling you all this to open your eyes, open your mind, so that you can see these opportunities. Now, there are also crowdfunding platforms. Do you know what crowdfunding platform is? We have like Kickstarter, we have like Indiegogo and the rest. What people do is they go on this platform, they advertise their idea. Somebody will say, I want to do a power bank that has fan, that has this, that have that. Are you interested? I want people to support. So what people will now do is they will now pay. You have not created the product, it's just you want to create the product. So they will pay. So if you pay this amount, this is what you get. If you pay this amount, this is what you get. So go to those sites and look at what are the ideas that people are talking about. You don't have to copy what they are doing, but what you see there can give you insight into what you can do. It may be related. As long as you're not copying exactly what somebody is doing, no problem. Okay? So those crowdfunding, we're going to see ChatGPT help us go to this thing and do for us. Now, what's consumer behavior? The consumer behavior is always changing. Consumer behavior is always changing. Taste is always changing. Now we say we have Gen Z. What Gen Z are consuming are not what we were consuming. I'm not a Gen Z. Okay? What we are consuming then, our own lifestyle is different from Gen Z. So taste is changing. You need to flow along with it. Don't fight it. That's why when I started yesterday, I said, don't fight AI. Don't fight something because it's different from your own. Look at it. What's the good? How can I take advantage of it? How can I take advantage of it? Okay? Consumer behavior. See what is happening with skits. People will watch skits all day. I do it too. Anytime I'm tired and I want to relax, I'll just open my skit. I'll be watching skit. Why? Sometimes I'm working and watching skit just to relax my brain. If you bring educational content like this, many of them will not respond. So you want to see, how can I bring my own? I may not do skits, but can I do something differently? There are people now that do law, pidgin law, and they'll be talking in pidgin. So you see, it became relatable, similar to what those kids do. You understand? So what is the behavior that people are showing? Use that and come up with ideas. Then, of course, I mentioned this earlier, so it's repetition. Then there are people insiders in the industries. There are people in the industry, they are experts, engineers, doctors, pharmacists, lawyers, accountants, drivers, pilots, name them, every kind of profession in their industry. You can go talk to them and say, what is the problem here? What are people complaining about here? How can we bring a solution? You can partner with them or you can just get idea from them. Now, let me tell you something. There is many times we always think that we have to be the solution. No. Do you know I can run this AI academy without me teaching a single course? Now, the medical business, which I got money, I got $5,000 for that business. What we're teaching is tech skills. I don't know any tech skill. I've registered for data analytics class several times. I didn't finish. Right now, I'm in a class that's supposed to be 3 months. I attended only 2 classes. I've not gone. My money don't go. Okay? So now when I want to organize it and I want to teach data analytics, do you think I'm have to come like this and be teaching? No. I will get experts that know it. I'll bring people together. They pay. I bring this person, I pay. Business. It does its work. I can even decide to say, okay, create this course for me. I pay you for creating it, and I continue to sell it. Have you seen Coursera? Coursera doesn't own all the courses there. People own those courses, but they come there and they sell there. You get? So you don't have to be the solution. You don't have to be the solution. If in your village there's an old man or an old woman that has a solution to a particular problem, you don't know about it, partner with that person. That's an industry. There was this time that in Jos, they were working on, pharmacy department was working on a contraceptive that protect women for up to 1 year without getting pregnant. So if you know that kind of thing, and the women that they don't want to take those injections or whatever, you know it works, you can, we have this, we have that, you connect them, you collect your money. If it is body odor, if it is stretch mark, whatever it is that you have solution locally, you don't know how to do it, but you know that that thing works, you can be a connector. What matters is you are bringing solution, and that's what you do as an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur, you connect people to people with problem to the solution to their problem. You are just a bridge. You are a bridge that connects like this. The problem is this side, the solution is on this side, you connect them. You may be the owner of the solution, or somebody else could be the owner of the solution. Okay, you that is selling shoe, did you produce the shoes? No. You get, so you do a connector. So those are areas. There was a time I'm looking for a solution, and I'm still looking for it. Once I get that solution like this, money. Because I know there's a market for the people are looking for it. Okay? Then, what is the economy going? Thank God for T-Pain, according to you guys. And what is social shift, Gen Z? Study those areas and come up with ideas. Now, AI and data analytics. You can use AI to come up with several ideas. In actual fact, now let's look at it. It's not even using AI. It's what business can you build based on AI, not AI helping you to bring the ideas. A business that you can build using that AI technology. You see, AI itself is a big market. It's a big market. And you know why interesting thing? You don't need to be technical. You don't need to know the neural language, whatever, deep learning, machine learning. I don't know them myself. I'm not technical. It's not my duty to begin to create those AI, how they work. Mine is to use it. I'm a functional user. I'm a functional AI expert. Function. Let the scientists, technologists, the engineer, the neuroscience, because there's neuroscience in AI. Let all those ones come up with those ideas. Once you bring it and it is good enough, we will use it. So do you see? My business is built on AI knowledge, just to teach people AI. But again, I can build something that provides solution. Imagine that I can create something that tells you when there's going to be an accident, for example, so that you don't go out. Something that can predict what's going to happen. Do you know all those things? Or I can do something that can discuss with you in pidgin English, or even your particular language. I am Nupe, so I can maybe create something that will help people speak Nupe better, and AI will just do it. So you can be talking to it, I'll be teaching you. And when you say, okay, Kubelaji, you say, no, that's not Kubelaji. It's not the right way to say it. This is the right way to say it. Now, so there are a lot of Nupes that are not speaking their language. I can create something that now all they need to do is converse. How about Yoruba? I can create something and you can just say, okay, it's time to learn Yoruba. And they still speak to you and say, okay, so what do you want to learn in Yoruba? You say, okay, today let's learn how to greet. So in the morning, you say, Ekaro, and the child will say, Ekaro. You say, no. You need to stretch the A and the K and everything. Imagine I create something like that. If you are a parent, a Yoruba parent, maybe in the US or anywhere, and your children cannot speak and you don't have time to teach them, will you subscribe to that? So do you see it? So those are the areas where the ideas come from. Those are the things that you need to do to come up with ideas. Okay? So you can see I've gone through about 15 different ways to come up with an idea. So let's see, how can AI help us through this? In the event that you still could not come up with something, can AI help us in this area? Can AI help us in this area? Okay, so that's what we want to do next. So let me get your feedback. Are you learning anything? Let me see what you guys are saying here. We have less people today than yesterday, but no problem. Lola Bank says, though I came late, I'm glad to be here. Welcome. Thank you. Prince Adejo from Abuja. Riscard from Ibadan. my senior colleague, Kabiru from Gambia, the Gambia. So this is an international class we're having. Okay, is it making any sense, guys? Oh, if you're also joining from the Gambia, wow, that's interesting. I like that. Dele is from Akure. Murtala is from Kaduna. All right. So is it making sense? Are you learning? Okay, I'm getting feedback. Nice one. Yes, we are following. Yes, sir, we are learning. Okay, so now let's go to AI and see how it can help us with what we want to do. Okay. All right, so here we are. So we're going to look at the first idea, says solve a personal problem. Now, does AI know anything about your personal problem? It doesn't. So let's go back to yesterday. Remember our prompt structure? When we say we are going to ask for task, I can say, give me ideas, business ideas. And ChatGPT will give me any kind of business. Let's try it. Give me a business idea. So let's see what ChatGPT will do. It will surely give you an idea. So you see what he did. See what he gave me. Customized educational consultancy packages for schools. Do you remember that yesterday we used this one for example? So you see, I'm not an educational consultant, but you're giving me an idea. So if you go back to what we discussed yesterday, you will see that without giving ChatGPT the proper information, we may have issues coming up with ideas. Okay? All right. So let me open a new chat and we'll start afresh. So let me correct it. Treat this as a fresh chat. Remember I told you that when I'm talking to ChatGPT, I'm talking like a friend. So you see, I'm giving information, I'm giving context, background, so that it doesn't just go and bring all those old ideas. You see, I want something fresh, new altogether. I've asked ChatGPT to give me ideas, and it will something that I have discussed like 1 month, 2 months ago, to bring it as part of the ideas coming up with. That's not what I want. So that's why I say treat this as a fresh chat. You see, with this instruction, I know that, okay, let me not use any old information. This is not related to what we have done before. Okay? So now, I will now bring the task. Okay, I can even send it to him and it will reply. Okay? Okay, got it. How can I assist you today? So you see, we are starting afresh. We are starting afresh. It won't bring the old idea. So I want to generate different business ideas based on different circumstances or factors. I will paste each and give you some details. You will respond accordingly. So do you see now I'm discussing with ChatGPT, right? I can still post it and it will give me a response. I just want us to be on the same page. You see, it says, sounds great. Paste the first set of detail and I will generate tailored business ideas for you. So I can go here and copy. So let me copy this. Let me come back here and paste it. Okay. I want to generate ideas from the problems I encounter daily. I am a teacher who noticed that teaching is cumbersome. I use chalkboard to teach. In addition, my students find it difficult to learn because of the environment of the school. Many of them are from low income families. So you see, I've given the background. I can ask now, can you generate any business ideas for me to solve any of these problems? So do you see what I've done? I don't have any idea about anything I want to do. So I just shared my story and what I've encountered. The problem is city is cumbersome, children are not learning fast, the environment is not good for them, and stuff like that. That is what I'm encountering in this thing. So I'm asking ChatGPT, give me ideas. So you see, I came clean. I don't have any idea. What am I asking? Give me ideas. So let's see what idea is going to give us. So let's see if what is giving us makes some sense. First, it's a digital teaching aids business. Create affordable digital teaching aids like pre-recorded lessons, presentations, or animation that other teachers can use to simplify teaching complex topics. People are already doing this in Nigeria. They create these digital teaching materials. I have people that even teach on WhatsApp. There's a guy that teaches mathematics, uses Zoom and stuff like that. There are people that even Nigeria are teaching people in China. So you see, can you work? Where your target market? See, it has even gone beyond just idea. It's giving us target market and revenue model. Where your target market? Teachers in schools with limited resources, particularly in low-income areas. Sell digital teaching content or offer a subscription service for access to a library of resources. That's one idea based on my own problem that I'm facing, okay? See, low-tech, low-cost edtech solutions. Develop an affordable portable teaching tool, e.g. mini whiteboards, digital tablets, or projectors tailored for schools using chalkboard. You see, one of the problems I say I'm using chalkboard, he has given me an alternative. After-school learning program. Create an after-school learning program focused on helping students with low-income families with extra lessons and mentorship. Eco-friendly classroom improvement service. Start a business that refurbishes schools using sustainable materials to create better learning environment, e.g. low-cost desks, improved ventilation, and natural lighting. Learning material subscription box. Provide a monthly subscription box with educational supply, such as workbooks, stationery. So do you see? All I did was just to share the idea, or rather my story, and ChatGPT has come up with these ideas. Okay? Teacher support platform. Develop an online platform or app where teachers can share lesson plans, teaching strategies, support each other in overcoming challenges. Affordable parent-teacher collaboration app. Create a simple mobile app. So do you see what it has said? If I'm not satisfied and I don't want this, I can ask you to modify it. I can ask you to bring more or whatever. I say, give me more ideas that can really work in a low income area. Okay? And to go ahead and still bring more So do you see what is coming? These are ideas that it is bringing. Can you see? See what it brought. Affordable private tutoring cooperative. Collaborate with other teachers to form a cooperative that provides affordable after-school tutoring. Have you ever heard of this idea before? Recycle school supplies business. Collect and recycle used material like paper, plastic, old notebooks to create affordable school supplies. So are you saying now? School improvement consultancy, learning by doing, create practical hands-on lesson sessions where students can learn trades or vocational skill like farming, tailoring, carpentry. Low-cost desk and chair rentals, mobile learning app for low-end phones, solar power school tools, student nutrition and hygiene service. So do you see all these ideas that came as a result of us talking here? Community crowdfunding for education product. Create a platform or initiative to raise funds from local international donors to improve schools infrastructure, provide scholarship and buying it. So if you want to even do NGO, see, I've given you idea for an NGO. Teaching kids for schools and so on and so forth. So do you see? Now, even if you don't have, say, give me more. As you continue, you will see something that you can do. Prime Language Venture says, making a whole lot of sense. Thank you for your kind word. So Komba says, that is awesome. Adesanya said, hope I haven't missed yet. That's why it's good to come early. Don't worry, you will get access to the recording. So can you see? And ChatGPT, the way it is designed, it will ask you to take it to a next level. Do any of these stand out as feasible, appealing for your context? I can delve deeper if you like. But what we are doing at this stage now is to bring out the idea, so we may not even dig deeper. Okay? Now let's go to the second idea. So let's go to market gaps. Let's try another area. So you see what I just did now? Let's try another area. So we have ended that school one. Let's go to another area. I will now place it. Analyze market gaps. Okay? As an experience, I'm bringing, what's it called? Roll into it. Okay? As an experience, healthcare practitioner. What are the gaps you have observed in the healthcare delivery in Nigeria? Okay. Which can be a profitable business idea for me. So what am I asking? Gaps. Gaps, you can ask. Now, gaps could be problem, could be challenges, could be gaps itself, could be area that does not have focus on the rest. So you don't have to use gap. You can use any other word. Okay. So I'm taking it to the healthcare. It's a doctor or whatever, a care practitioner. What are the things that are missing that we don't have, that it thinks should be? Now, what is ChatGPT doing? ChatGPT will now position itself as a doctor or an healthcare practitioner, and we'll look around what is the situation of healthcare in Nigeria, because it has those knowledge. Then you will now look at how healthcare organized. Then it will come up with the ideas is coming up. So you see, affordable diagnostic services. So there's limited access to reliable diagnostic services, especially in the rural areas. Start a mobile diagnostic lab offering essential tests like malaria, typhoid, and diabetes training. Revenue model, charge per tests. Partner with clinics for referral. So do you see? home health care services. Many patients lack access to follow-up care after hospital discharge. Now, this particular one is part of what I was teaching some pharmacists. I told them to position themselves as personal pharmacists. If when you position yourself as a personal pharmacist, okay, let me background to the idea, because I have some pharmacists here. This is bonus. People who paid me money to tell them this one, but I'm telling you now, you also can do it in your own businesses. Now, people who have diabetes, most of those long-term diseases, chronic diseases, diabetes, hypertension, and so on and so forth, they have appointments sometimes monthly, sometimes every 2 months, and the rest. When they leave the hospital, they go with their drugs and they take their drugs all through. When they experience anything along the way, nothing happens until they go back to the hospital again before they see a doctor and get attention. Some who maybe are using private hospital may go. If the condition or the situation they are experiencing is very serious, they will go and see a chemist or go to the nearest hospital and complain. But most will wait until it is time for the appointment. Secondly, in our hospitals, we have limited time because we have so many patients but few doctors to see them. So they see them quickly in a short time. They are not able to probe into a lot of things. They go, some of the things that they're experiencing, they are not able to complain, so they don't get a solution. They go again. Then after some time, a patient will now come up with complications for several diseases. We have had patients in an hospital that was using a drug and had osteoporosis because of that drug, because the follow-up was not good enough. She was experiencing some things, but there's no follow-up. The patient is HIV patient. She was using one of the drugs. Okay. So I was telling pharmacists, what if you become the personal pharmacist to these patients? So what do? You follow up on them. When they have any issues, they talk to you. So you put them on subscription. That was the business I was trying to help them to set. For those pharmacists who are on this call, if you're interested in that, you can meet me. Let's all do consultation for you. We can set up that business for you. And you can make money doing that. Does it make sense? Okay, that is free. So you see, that's what is similar here. Now, when you open your mind, see, when you see problems as opportunity, you will not be running away from problems. When you hear somebody has a problem, you want to find out what's the detail of that problem. Because in hearing the detail of that problem, you come to see solutions, opportunities for making money. Especially those of us who are consultants that deal with different people, every opportunity I see online, I'm taking note of it. I watch videos about course information I'm not interested in. Why? Because I know that someday one of my students will be interested in it. Maybe like this class now, I'm talking about something that I'm not concerned with. Okay? So you see what ChatGPT is doing, has given us some very nice ideas just because we ask it properly. Telemedicine, affordable medical equipment rental, health education program. This is an area also that I teach people, develop workshops or online on major conditions like diabetes, hypertension, maternal health. So you see, these are things that they can make money from. Affordable medication delivery, specialized clinic for chronic diseases, health record management system. That's one of the things I'm going to be teaching in my EdTech business. Community health workers training, medical waste management. No proper management. This is a problem. Recently, we developed a policy for Kaduna State on medical waste management. It doesn't exist. So we worked on it. Now, the policy is there. We don't even have people that are providing that service. Imagine that you set up that service. People do waste management, but you are doing medical waste. You have these people who are generating medical waste have a problem. They don't know how to dispose of it. Medical waste are not thrown away just like you throw away rubbish from your house, because it can become an environmental danger. There's a proper way of disposing. Imagine that they did operation and they cut off somebody's body. How do you dispose of it? Needle. How do you dispose on it? So you can set up this business, specialize. You go and pick up all those things, get set up an incinerator and the rest. Some of them will be capital intensive, some of them may not. But these are ideas. We're talking about ideas. We're not talking about the cost of the ideas. Okay? So we're looking at maternity kits, health wellness subscription box. Now, See, this subscription box is something that you can also do. Lack of access to essential health and wellness items in rural areas, not even rural areas, even in cities. So you can create monthly subscription boxes with vitamins and everything and sell to people. In other fact, rural people will not buy this one because they don't even know what it is. They won't understand. Ambulance services, health tech wearables. Can you see? These are ideas that you can develop. So I won't be able to go through every of these ideas because it's the same method. You just need to think about it. But I want to go to one. Okay. Let's do this one. Let's do this one because this is where most of you in this call can make a lot of money. For those of you who know, I teach people how to turn their knowledge into income. And it's the easiest business you can do online. I'm bold to say easiest, or let me just say one of the easiest. All you need is your brain. Every other thing that you have to find, everything you need, you have. What am I doing now? I'm also telling my knowledge to you. I'm telling my knowledge to you. Even though I'm teaching you AI, how to use AI, is the knowledge of AI that I have that I'm teaching you now so that you can use AI better. The same way I teach people how to turn their own knowledge into income. I run those courses. Okay? All right. So, very easy to start with your phone, with the internet on this phone, and your brain. Those three things, when they come together, forget it, you make money. I mean, the offer I made about the $7,500 product is from my brain. I'm going to use my expertise to help you achieve a particular goal. You see, what you're doing is help people achieve particular result. Okay, so I'm trying to go through. I'm an accountant. So let me just paste it. It knows what you're looking for. So I am an accountant with over 15 years experience managing tax matters. So you see, not just an accountant, but an accountant that has experience managing tax matters. I have worked with several non-governmental organizations to design their tax processes and undo all tax related issues. Okay. I want to start an online business, but I can't really come up with any great ideas. Can you help? I'm talking to my friend. So, did you get this? So let's see. Oh, I wrote I'm an account. So you see, it's churning out ideas. Now, I narrowed it down so that, many times it's not just because you are somebody. You can be an accountant, but you are not into some matters. So if you're not into some matters, it might give you an idea that is outside of your area of interest. But when you give it the rightful information, now that I've given all the information, it's an accountant, it deals with tax, and he has worked with NGOs. So you see, it narrows it down. What can you do with this background and experience that you have? So let's see what it came up with. I'll need to change the background of this. So see, online tax consultancy for NGOs. Provide specialized tax consulting services tailored for non-governmental organizations. Tax education platform. Create an online platform offering courses and resources for tax compliance for NGOs, small businesses, and individuals. Why? Because it's involved in tax matters. Tax template and tools. Develop downloadable templates, checklists, and calculators to help organizations streamline their tax processes. Etsy, there's a website called Etsy. They sell a lot of these templates there. You can create something like that for your clients in Nigeria. Tax compliant app for NGOs. Virtual tax advisor service. Offer one-on-one virtual advisory service for NGOs and businesses facing complex tax issues. Tax planning mastermind group. Content marketing on tax education. Good. Start a blog, YouTube channel, or podcast discussing tax matter, particularly for NGOs and small businesses. This is content marketing. I'm sure all of you know now that by the content you create on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, you can be monetizing on Twitter. They pay you, they share their profit with you. So you're looking for skits. Now, there's something about content marketing for professionals. Well, not content marketing now, content creation for professionals. Why skit makers make people laugh? They have limited area of making money. Most of them make money from the platform is sharing with them, and secondly, running advert because they have a lot of viewership. However, if you're doing on, for example, tasks, or you're doing on health, or doing on baking, or doing on particular skills, you may not have all the people that are following you, but you also get to share in that revenue that the platform is sharing. However, you can sell courses, you can sell consultations, you can also sell adverts. So if you're doing cake, somebody who sells, companies who sell ovens can come because of your followership and advertise through you. So do you see specialized content programs have more areas of making money? So you see, so we have content marketing on tax matters, and you see monetization, offer paid resources, sponsorship, affiliate marketing, related tools. Okay, online tax filing services, workshop and seminars, audit readiness service, subscription-based tax alert, DIY tax kit for NGOs, and so on and so forth. So do you see? You can come up with ideas like this. Okay? So let's try another. This is the one I wanted to do when I was going down. So Control C. Let me see if there are other one we can look at again. I don't want to go through most of these things. Sorry, I want to go through them so I'll see if there's anyone. I think I will do this one. Then that will be all for generating ideas. Okay, so let's try another. Okay, so conduct surveys and interviews. Now, how do you do this? You see, what we are saying is you have an idea, but you're not able to come up with that final idea to come up with your main idea that you can run with. But you know areas in which you want to do it. Okay, so let me look at I'm trying to remember some ideas that were shared yesterday. Can somebody just share an idea? Your business. I want to use any business here to explain this. Can somebody share any business idea or your business? Just mention your business. I'll use it. Building materials. Okay. So I'm going to use building materials. I am a building engineer and I want to go into sales of building materials. I am not too sure of which specifically to I'm not too sure which specifically to start with. Okay. So I want to do a simple research using surveys. Okay. Can you design a survey tool for me? Also, give me strategies for deploying the survey for maximum outcome. So do you see what I've asked? Right? So I am a building engineer and I want to go into sales of building materials. I'm not too sure which specifically to start. So I want to do a simple research. You do research with surveys. And for everything we have discussed, you can actually use surveys. Now, I'm doing this demonstration so that you can see them individually and how we can get it done. So now, I want you to do not just design the survey. Design a survey tool for me. That's one. I also want you to give me strategies on how to deploy. After you have given me the tool, how do I go out there to look for the idea? Remember, I'm trying to look for idea. Okay? So I'm asking, not just give me an idea, tell me how to use it so that I can get the best out of it. You see? Now it's coming up with the survey design. Okay? So it will give you a survey. Now, for those of you, maybe in the university or masters or whatever, you want to do your project, you want to do your thesis, and you need to roll out questionnaires, you can use ChatGPT to come up with some questions. Of course, it must align with your topic. And now, if you know how to use ChatGPT, I tell you, you can go beyond all this. You can do a whole lot. Okay? It has given us, so let's see what it came up with. So, survey design for identifying building material demand. To identify, what's the purpose? To identify the most in-demand building materials in your target market and understand the preferences and challenges for potential customer. Now, this survey will not just give you the name of what is growing, it will give you some other additional information, including prices and the rest. Hopefully, it will capture those ones. Okay. So first, it's gathering the demography. What's your role in the construction? Are you a builder, a contractor, architect, developer, homeowner, whatever? How frequent do you purchase building material? What is the typical budget for building material per project? So do you see it's giving you an idea of price, material preference? What type of building material do you purchase most often? So do you see what factors influence your choice of building materials? Do you see which building material do you find difficult to source locally? Do you get this? Which building material do you find difficult to source locally? If they give you an idea and you see people are giving you these responses and many people are complaining about that, what do? You become the person that they buy from. And if you are the one that people buy those scarce commodities from, the common one, they also come to you to buy. Do you see how ChatGPT can help you in that area? Challenges and pain points, buying channel, where do you buy from? Then additional insights and so on. Then this is the idea I told him to give me. How do I deploy? So target the right customer, share with professionals in the industry, distribute to home builders and innovation, use digital channels, and saying share on WhatsApp group, LinkedIn, Facebook groups, use email marketing if you have access to the industry contact list, leverage offline network. So it is has given me all these things. If I wanted to talk about analyzing when it comes, how do I analyze this? It will also tell me how to analyze it. So do you see this work that will take me to think? I mean, see this survey question that I designed. Even if I have them in my head, for me to write them or type them to take time, how many seconds did it take for it to come up with this? That is AI helping us come up with ideas. So now, after this survey and you analyze it, you come to see that you can come up with an idea that is backed by data. Not just an idea. This one, you have done survey, you have seen what people really want, and you now use it for your own, what's it called? Use, and come up with an idea and start a business in that area. So it doesn't matter, even if it's knowledge you want to sell, you can do survey. I've told you I give surveys. Okay, I've done surveys. All right. So I said I was going to do regulation. So let me go to that. So okay, Nigeria is undergoing tax reforms. I won't give plenty. I want to quickly. What business opportunities can I leverage on with the new reforms? Shebi will say any laws can bring good things for us, but so let's see if ChatGPT can give us an idea on this one. I didn't give you plenty information, but I just gave you a little information. So see what he started with. Tax advisory and compliance opportunity. Many businesses may struggle to understand and adapt to the new tax reforms. What is the idea? Offer business consulting services to help SMEs and individuals navigate the changes, file accurate returns, and avoid penalties. Execution. Develop a subscription-based advisory services, provide one-on-one consultation or workshop, etc. Tax education, digital tax filing platforms, sector-specific tax consulting, tax audit readiness service, tax record management software, tax policy advocacy and research firm. So companies need insight into how reforms may affect their operation. Start a firm offering policy analysis and advisory services for corporate clients. So do you see? Execution, publish regular reports and white papers, host clients briefings on anticipated changes. This one is not just even for tax reform, but it can be on several different policies that government are doing. SME tax implication kits, cross-border tax consulting, and so on and so forth. Can you see? So it can be anything in your industry, something happening around of you that you can come up with ideas for. Okay? Excuse me a moment. My battery is going down. I mean, oops. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to connect these two things and it's like one is not cooperating. All right. Okay, it's back. So are you getting it right? I'm happy that it's making a lot of sense to us and we are gaining one or two things here. Okay. All right. So the last one is AI. Can you give me AI powered business ideas? Remember, I told us earlier that the business ideas that are existing as a result of the AI itself. So let's see what it's going to come up with. Okay, see, because the last thing we talked about, remember, I didn't say new idea. I didn't say new idea. So you see, it's continuing with the tax. Oh, okay, it's going through everything. AI building material recommendation tool. AI content creation for e-learning platform. Let me see this one. Build an AI tool to generate course, content, quizzes, and videos for online education platforms. So you see AI chatbot for legal and chat queries. Okay. and so on and so forth. AI-based marketplace for building materials, AI-powered financial planning for NGOs, AI-driven task automation. So you can use it. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this beautiful? Okay. So I think we have gone quite far with generating ideas. Now, the good thing about what this came with, it came also with some idea of implementation. Okay. So I want to say, I want to take the process to the next level. Okay. I want to take the process to the next level. Which is the implementation. So I will pick an idea and we continue from there. Okay. So what did he say? That sounds a great plan. Feel free to pick any of the whatever. I'm not doing AI. I'll go for, or should I take any of the AI ideas? Let me take this one. AI chatbot for legal queries. Okay. Or should I go normal? Okay, let me go for this one. Don't worry. Okay. Give me a comprehensive. Because I'm teaching, I won't be using all of those formulas because I'm teaching. But when I'm going to execute, I use all of the formulas. And of course, when I'm going to teach my main class, you know, this is average class. When I'm teaching my main class, I'll prepare these prompts, use it so that they can see it, and I'll share the prompt with them. So bear with me. But what I'm doing, you can build upon it. Okay, I told you I want to give you something that you can work with. If you want something greater, you can come for the bigger class. Okay, and I'm sure I've not disappointed you so far. Thank you. Comprehensive implementation plan for this business idea. So let's see what it's going to come up with. So it's giving us in phases. So first one is market research and business strategy. We have come up with idea. I told you idea is nothing. Idea is useless unless you put power to it. Now, what we are doing now is putting power to it, doing a research to understand what is really is. So you see, target audience identification. So you need to identify who this is meant for. For this particular one, small SMEs, NGOs, individuals, and startups. Competitor analysis, study other AI chatbots in the legal and tax space. If there is anyone in Nigeria, fine. If there's none, anywhere they are, you go and study them and see how do they do. Remember when I said one of the ways in which you get an idea is to shop your competitor? So you can go into what other people are doing, see what they are doing, then you can create your own. People will also come and look at your own, so you're not doing anything bad. Don't think that because you are looking into people's own and you are doing anything. No, no, no. People are coming to look into your own. In this class, I can assure you that some people that came to this class to see how I'm running this class so that they can do their own. There are some people that some of the things I say I want to teach, that's where they came. Now, don't be surprised. This how to generate idea with AI. There are some people that will pick it from this class I did and go and sell it. There was a time I was doing a free class. That time I was doing mini importation. So I was having a class. As I'm having a class like this on a WhatsApp class, the guy also has his own WhatsApp class. Anything I post in my class, he will copy it and post it there. He will copy it and post it there. He now mistakenly copy and paste it back in my own class. That's how we now knew that he was stealing from us. So for you to go and search, it's research. It's not stealing. It's research. As long as you're not copying the fifth verbatim, that guy was stealing because everything I wrote, he will copy it and go and paste it in his own place. So you see, but if he was in my class to learn like I did in that woman's class, now I develop my own based on the knowledge I've gained there. It's a different thing. I mean, is there anything that you know that you didn't learn? Even if you didn't learn from one person, you learn from here, and put them together. Okay? All right. So, feature, what do you want in it? Define the feature, legal query, task query, user profile, and the rest. The second one is technology development. How do you acquire technology? Okay, natural language, training data, machine learning, chatbot platform, and so on. The third one is legal compliance and risk management, legal vetting, and the rest. Then phase 4, business model and monetization. Now that you have designed, first you have done your research, now you have created the chatbot, you need to sell it. Of course, you are going to do more of this thing even before you develop, okay? Because there's what is called smoke test. For smoke test, you have an idea that you want to do. You don't spend all your money in creating the idea. Okay? Now, my academy, my AI Mastery Academy, I've not created the courses, but I'll start selling it by next week. People will start paying for it. Now, even without me doing research, from what you have done in this class, I know that many people are interested in that, so they are going to buy. I already know that somebody is selling it, so they are going to buy. But for an idea that I'm not even too sure of, I can do what's called smoke test, send people to pay. I've done it before. There was one time, there's a product I saw online. I wanted to import it, and I set up my ad. I was even in Cotonou then. I was there to give a lecture. So the what's it called? People are responding to the advert. They were placing order for that product, and I've not ordered it. It's not that I ordered it, still coming. No, I've not ordered it. Why did I do that? I want to be sure. Will people buy? Finally, when I came back, I ordered for the product, I bought the product, and I sold. The product landing at around, is it 3,000 to 5,000? I don't know. I was selling it for 15,000 to 17,000, 20,000. Okay? Why? Imagine that I brought 100 pieces and people didn't like it. That's waste. Imagine that I sit down and I created a full course, 20 hours, 30 hours, and nobody's interested. So, some of these things you do there even before you create what you want to create. It's part of the research you're doing, okay? That one is called smoke test, okay? So then it's saying business model and monetization. So how do you make the money? This is phase 4. How do you make the money? What do the people pay for? You get. Then marketing. How do you acquire users? How do you get people to know of what you have on ground? What of customer support? So everything that you need for this business to go, ChatGPT has given to you. Scaling. Now that you have launched and people are using it, how do you get bigger? Then you see, give you timeline. Over the next 12 months, you should have launched your product, gotten users, get people paying you money, and you're happy. You can do it in a shorter time depending on how good you are. So do you see? See how ChatGPT has removed me, management consultant, business development service provider. Instead that you now sit down with me and I will now say, okay, now because you are bringing this idea, this, I'm charging you 250,000 naira. So I will design a platform, we'll go through the process. Of course, there's execution. Execution is not part of what ChatGPT does for you. But for it to have shortened your journey for you, you don't have to, now it's now left for you to execute. You can ask ChatGPT to take care of each of them and to give you more details. I'm not going to go into that. You didn't pay me for that one. Are you with me? So do you see how AI is making life easier for all of us? Now, as a consultant, when somebody comes to me and say, I want to do this, I want to do that, I get the brief. Just like lawyers get brief, I get the brief, what do you want to do and everything. And I say, okay, let's fix a time to discuss in details how to go about it. Why the person is waiting for me? What will I do? I come up with this, develop it and everything. I will now come and say, okay, so we are going to do this, we are going to do that. I begin to say, and I'm talking now like a, of course, my knowledge will come in, but AI has made the work easier for me. Instead of sitting all night trying to design, ChatGPT has created it for me. All I need to do is modify and look at what's the condition of where the person is doing his business, bring in those idiosyncrasies, those peculiarities into the plan. Now I deliver a plan that works. So you see, ChatGPT is helping us make life a lot better and easier for us. Did you learn anything? Tell me, did you learn anything? All right. So I think we have done very, very well. Cool. Let me stop screen share so that we can come back. Okay. Taufik said, fantastic. So our topic, how to generate and implement business ideas. Cool? Have we done justice to this? I want to get your feedback. Have we done justice to this? Have we done justice to this? I need your feedback. Yeah. Oga Suleiman said, yes, of course. Thank you for joining the class. So how many of you in this class are joining the How to Design 2025? How many of you have even gone to the website to read what I'm offering? It's a very powerful offer I have for you guys. Seller.co. Okay, seller.co. Sorry. Strategic Success Mapping Workshop. The Result Coach. Oops. Hold on 1 second. Oops. Okay, can't find it. Not to worry. Let me. Wow. Somebody is joining with her team. Great. I like that. I like that. I like that. Sorry, just a moment. I want us to go through that offer. I want us to do the best, have the best of that offer is it will help us a lot. Sometimes when it's time to pay for classes, we begin to think that the teacher is interested in your money. Of course, I'll collect your money now. Why won't I collect your money? But I'm giving you something in place of that. I'm giving you something that will make your life better. So if I ask you to pay, I am not doing anything bad. Am I? Okay, here we are. So let me present, share screen. Yeah, this. I just want us to go through this. Can you see the screen here? I want to check on my own laptop, on my. Okay, so you can see the offer, design your part. Now, I want to look at this part. You see, when it comes to success, you need to design it. You need to be intentional. You need to plan it. You see, gone are the days that things will just happen just like that. Gone are the days. Gone are the days that things will just happen just like that. You need to be intentional. People you are competing with are not just sitting around. They are also working on it. Now, I'm trying to sell to you, right? But don't worry, it's for your own good. So you need to design how you get the result. This is beginning of the year. If you like, do something. If you like, don't do something. Tomorrow will be 4th. Before you know it, 31st January. And then we'll do another Happy New Year for 2026. Now, at the end of this year, what can you hold on to? And I'm happy that at the beginning of this year, you guys were in this course. At least you are in this class. You have learned 1 or 2 things you can use. And we have talked today about generating ideas. But however, putting a plan that will give you the result. It's not just enough to have an idea. It's just not enough to have implementation. What are your goals? What are your vision and the rest? That's what we want to do here. If you go to the website, say what we are going to use a framework that I designed, Success Craft Method. Develop compelling vision, set achievable goals, break down your goals into manageable monthly, weekly targets. That's one problem people have. They don't know how to break up these ideas. They just say, I want to make 1 million naira. How do you make 1 million naira? 1 million naira in a year is not 1 million divided by 12. Because at the first month, you might not get the exact, but you can do a scaling and know that by the end of that time, you are going to get it. Okay? So please go to I don't want to spend a lot of time here. Now, I'm charging you just a small 7,500 naira. That is not anywhere near what I'm going to give you. And see, I'm going to give you some bonuses. Vision board kit. The vision board kit alone, some people, when they just do a training to teach you vision board, it costs 10, 15, 20,000 naira. Just vision board. And I'm going to give vision board kit, a training on how to do vision board and all stuff like that. But your vision board is incomplete when you don't have a goal that you are setting that is coming to it. Okay? Why am I saying this? I want you to patronize me. Yes, but I want your life to be better. I've proven to you that I have something to offer, right? This is not mirage. No be ChatGPT inside this head, though. It's helping me, but I know what I'm doing. It's going to help me. It's going to also help you because I'm going to use ChatGPT to get the process. But most importantly, it's going to change your life. So the question is, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, so if you're ready, like I told you, I have space for 10. If you have too many people, we can move from 10 to 20. Why am I doing that? So that I can give you the attention you deserve. See this class now. When I say give me businesses, everybody put their business here. I'm only able to choose one. Imagine that if you are only 10 of you, I will have time to attend to each and every one of you and attend to you and give you the result you desire. It's just a small patry 7,500 naira. And I believe, I assure you, it will change your life. Go? All right. So that's what I want to say. Let me share before we call it a night. So those who want to join, inbox me. I'll give you account number. If you go to the website, I also put the account number. I don't want you to pay through seller. If you pay through seller, they're going to charge you extra. Some of you have the money to pay. It's not a problem. But that account is a dedicated account. And now, let me share something with you, my strategy. When put the money in a particular place, the reason is if you're not satisfied, you say, Mr. Gabriel, what you do, I know like him. Even when we are finished, you say, I know like I'll give my money. I'll take the money and give you back your money. It's after I'm through the class and everybody is satisfied, then I now put it into my own account, and it will become my money. So you see, that's how I operate. I have my integrity. I teach you, if you are not satisfied, take your money. We go. Nobody will call me scam. All right. So I'm expecting to hear you guys. I'm expecting to hear that you guys inbox and you want to change your life, right? So when I get a sizable number of people, I'll come up with a plan. But we want to start by next week, Wednesday. I want us to start by next week, Wednesday. I don't want to advertise this outside. But the way you guys are doing, maybe I'll just advertise generally. If I get my 10 before you guys are ready, no problem. I want 10 and I get 10 and everybody moves. Okay? So thank you very much for today's class. Even though it's not as long as that of yesterday, I believe that you have learned quite a lot. I'm happy that many of you have responded. I did justice to this class. That's my nature. So if I can do justice to a free class, imagine what I can do to the one you paid me money. my former students know that I go far and beyond what I promised. All right. So have a beautiful night, all of you. Thank you very much for being in class today. Again, double salute. If you have any class question, please ask it in the group. I will answer them there.